Hi, please like, subscribe and share. All right, this channel is about relationships with self first, okay? So we can manage our emotions, so we can identify our intuition for wealth, health, of self-love, okay? Because we're looking for balancing the masculine and feminine energy, so we can be cautious, all right, and don't overload ourselves around people, things and places, all right? So we can create from within. We can enjoy our creations, so we can create heaven on earth as well. All right. So now we're looking at maybe healing the heart. All right. So we can talking about an air sign. Okay. So the air sign is healing the heart because they found out information. All right. And they don't fit with their highest good. Okay. Because they are in the energy. Okay. Of expanding the philosophical mind, all right, teaching from the highest self for the balance of the feminine and masculine energy, all right. So this person is moving more into the comfort of self. Also, some of you air signs could be changing residence or moving in with a partner, all right. All this fell. Moving in with a partner, that could be a fire sign, all right? You could be fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, all right? But you have to use your intuition and get information, all right? Because this is the air, we're using the element, all right, of Aquarius. We know we need information, but from the intuition, because we seek unity with the masculine and feminine energy within myself first. I have to grasp it within myself. Okay, so I could be talking to a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. All right, so now we are using the Aquarius energy to say we know. All right, so we know. All right, we are friendly, humanitarian, we're innovative, we're individualistic, we're very intellectual, and we can innovate. All right, then you can take the energy of I think from Gemini, and you can be like, I'm very clever, I'm very communicative, I can communicate because I'm curious about information. All right, then you can take the energy, all right, of Libra. I unite with the information to balance my feminine and masculine energy as one, to take care of my inner child, to make me feel comfortable, all right, and bringing love of self within my environment as well, because I'm watering the soul, all right? Because remember, air signs are the walking example of brotherhood, all right? They're walking example of humanitarian, all right? Fire signs are the walking example, okay, of inspiration. So the air sign is inspired by the soul because they realize it's born to love. So they put a lot of love within their soul, okay, because they are the lesson of power, all right. So they're using their intuition, okay, and they're using that for their romantic feeling of self. So it brings in the soulmate, all right. So water sign, yes, it could be challenged to inner healing, but manifested with a narcissist didn't work. So open up your heart, figure yourself out, because this person was a gold digger. Give it up. This would switch spell. Give yourself a vacation. It was a karmic. Give yourself distance. Confession is coming now about a separation because someone else was in the way. Let go, all right? And use your intuition, all right? Don't be silly. Commit to self, because they might be back to communicate about health issues and communication and about expecting. You've been guided to take care of yourself and stop spying and lying and wasting people's time. Be patient with yourself. Go on a honeymoon with yourself and stop gambling and being intimate with an earth sign and going on dates on secret ventures. All right? So now we're talking about using the intellect to water the soul. All right? So now we are taking the Aries energy and we say, I am, all right? I am a soul having a human experience. I am comfortable, all right? I am going to change residence from people, things, and places that don't serve me for my highest good, okay? Then we're going to take the energy of Leo, all right? I will, okay? I will move for my betterment of myself. Move, All right, so you're cutting ties, or you did cut ties with an air sign. All right, so an air sign is moving on with the information that they've received. Okay, so they got all the information they need to progress and to arrive into a comfortable situation with self. All right, because the self is like the temple. You have a lot of oracles within you, so move within yourself. Remember, every ending has a new beginning. All right, just use your intuition so you can move forward, but stay in the realms of love. All right, so now we use the Sagittarius energy and we say we seek to learn an expansion. All right, so we're ascending, so we are ascending joyfully to God. Okay, we're being like a baby cub energy. All right, baby cub energy, the fire, the soul. But we're born, all right, and we're preparing for a reunion of two souls, all right, or you're preparing to move in with a fire sign, all right, because you feel a deep love connection and you want to blow kisses, unconditional love, all right, that's going to have give and receive, fairness, love, and affection that is returned equally. All right, so now we're using that energy of comfortability from within, and now we've watered the soul. All right, so now we're using the energy of fire because we went within for personal purpose that give us the drive and the energy to remember the soul is the fire aspect of self. All right, that's the source of will that would give you self-motivation, a sense of confidence. All right, gives you inner strength, because strength is self-love, it's unconditional love as well. All right, so we seek the inner strength within self. Okay, so now we've got this energy of Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries. All right, so now when we water the soul, we ascend within the highest realms of self, our highest realms of thinking. So now we're being more intellectual. We have the framework, all right, to expand the conscious mind to a higher self, all right. So we're going to be using the Godhead, all right. So now we're being more philosophical, all right. We're being more practical, but with our teachings of the higher education of self, because we're looking in the energy of I seek to expand, all right, but from my personal expansion, because I've progressed within the realms of love and truth, and it's brought in an horizon for myself. So now this house will bring in good fortune and good luck. Okay, because this house has a lot of optimism. All right, so the confidence and the pride is in the right balance place. All right, so we're looking at comfortability with the information, because the soul is driven, all right, to inspire from the intuition. I know, I'm learning. Okay, so now we're in the energy of good fortune and abundance. All right, so this is because we have a positive mindset, but from the soul to maintain the positive mindset. All right, so now we're doing the manifesting, because the universe does not work against you. All right, you work against the universe. Okay, so now we're looking at gratitude, blessings. All right, so counting our blessings. If you look at my community page, all right, I've got a song called Count Our Blessings, so maybe you should listen to that as well. All right, show God some gratitude, because we've come very far. Okay, so now we're using the energy of Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and we have the sun, the soul within the self, because the sun gives the earth power, like the soul is the sun of you within, because it gives you willpower. All right, so now we're in the energy of the soul, okay, and the mind, and we're watering in the soul and the mind. Okay, because maybe a fire sign has had a separation. All right, maybe they need to re-look at the souls. It looked prickly because it was sad, a little bit bitterness, but guess what? It misses an air sign, thinking about an air sign, and a little bit uncertain about the future, because maybe a water sign got a little bit too involved, as we saw the pack here. All right, so now we're moving out of that energy all right, of uncertainty, okay, and we're going into the energy of, all right, my soul, I will allow to take lead because it inspires me, because I am born to love, all right, and I know I am on a romantic spiritual journey, okay. So now we're hammering down any type of sabotage, rebuilding. Every ending has a new beginning, and we're being very persistent with it, and we're working on repairing the ship of self, because your ship is you. Your body's like the boat. Your body's like a shell, all right? If you don't water the soul, you'll end up with just a shell, nothing, lost. Don't know who you are. We don't need that, do you? Because that's going to be self-sabotage, okay? So maybe somebody sailed away and sabotaged this connection, all right? So now we're moving into self-expansion. We're moving into the energy of comfortability, because you don't need someone to love you, all right? Love yourself first, all right? Like attracts like. Do you understand? Okay. So now we're using healthier choices. What did I say? Self-love, self-care. Self-love is correcting your flaws, doing self-development, self-correction, all right? Self-love, you know, eating your favourite food, doing your hobbies, going out for walks, reconnecting to the nature, all right? Doing things you like. Go and draw, go and write. It doesn't have to go anywhere. Just enjoy life, all right? Be happy, all right? Love and life. Oh, so maybe this fire sign is upset because he has to separate from a karmic, because he made healthy choices. Now he's got to change this choice to a healthier choice, because this person was hiding their feelings, all right? Pretending and being deluded. Ooh, gaslight. Ooh. Yeah, so we could be in the twin flame. So you could be the runner, or that was a runner you dealt with. They have fear of intimacy, so that's like fear of love, isn't it? So they've been through a lot, all right? So now there's the energy of healing, okay? Making healthier choices so we can move in the comfortability of self, all right? So now we're going into self-indulgence, but healthy self-indulgence, all right? With healthy self-worth, self-value, because you looked into the book of self and you relit your soul. Now you have a lot of oracle within you to take time to heal and do your shadow work, all right? Because you have self-appreciation, because you're going into healthier choices, which is self-love, self-care, and you're moving away from a person that was very snaky, all right? Someone that uses their sweet charms and likes to use people, all right, and like to test people's boundaries, because they've got no boundaries, all right, because they need people for their goods, all right? So now we're using that energy, all right, of fire and air. We're getting our intellect, we're loving our intellect from God, all right, and I'm allowing all that information to water the soul with love, all right, because the soul is made to inspire. You are made to love, all right? God made you to love, not to self-sabotage, all right? So now every ending has a new beginning. Maybe there was a sabotage within this, and now it's going to be rebuilt, all right? But it had to be persistent, okay? Is that a ring? Could be coming in with a ring, air sign, all right? Or some of you might be cutting ties with an air sign who was engaged and you thought it's not going to work. Okay, so now, right, this fire sign might be in a conflict with family and friends and community with this snake person, because they use their charms for material and they got to prove now this stuff is mine and it was stolen, even though within their environment it might look like they were stable. They were having celebrations, they had good family, friends, gathering, homecoming, you know, probably got married, was celebrating success. But it was a lie, all right? So now there's conflicts, like what's the truth and what is not the truth, because somebody, a female, was very snaky, all right? They came to sabotage the connection between an air sign and a fire sign moving in as one, all right? This could have been a challenge for the last 4 years, Okay. So we got 4 of Wands here, which is twin flame reunion as well, right? Soul reunions, okay? So there was a self-sabotage, all right, for happiness, celebrations, family, friends, and now there's pure arguments between these people, all right? Family disputes, maybe a water sign and a fire sign, okay? And an air sign. All right, so now what's flipped over? We're using the energy of Aries and we're learning to come out of that sabotage energy, all right? We're moving our boat and we're getting our yacht. So all they wanted to sabotage was a ship. But guess what? You moved into a yacht because you've done self-sabotage. You didn't do self-sabotage. You didn't follow the fools, all right? You followed the fool in the Fool card, which is fresh hope. You took chances, you took a new pathway, and now you've got new beginning coming in. Because remember, every ending has a new beginning. When people cut ties with you, let them go, let them do their thing. You don't hang on to people, all right? So when you force people to be in your environment, it becomes very toxic. And now there's lots of conflicts between family, friends, community, unstable finances, all right? And not just within the home, it's in the workplace as well. Because remember, everything starts from self, then it goes to the home, then it goes to community and your workplace and the world, all right? So if your home's not happy, bit arguments, cancelled reunions, cancelled appointments from jobs and all that, you just look reckless because you're around the wrong people, things and places. Could be an earth sign, all right? That was working their skills, all right, their charms to use people for projects, all right, for real estate, all right, for celebrations within a festive environment. All right, they were very committed to it, but you're going to take that energy of the Virgo and say, I work on my self-mastery, my self-craftsmanship, and that was an air sign that was doing that. All right, they're very committed to success. But, however, this self-sabotage person wanted the air sign to move into not ascending to God or higher self or the masculine feminine energy. It was to put this person in obsession thoughts that this person moved away and made a self-sabotage, all right, sabotage the connection. So now this person's going to be up in fear, anxiety, thinking negative, with nightmares, all right, overwhelmed with mental anxiety, anguish, all right, unhappy. So this person will run outside and act mad, all right, so they can chip in and do whatever, all right. So now we're going to take that energy instead, all right, and we're going to seek self-value and self-worth, all right, because you're the opposite to the karmic, all right. They don't have no boundaries, all right. So this earth sign could have teamed up with a water sign person, okay. So now we're taking that energy, all right, of the air sign Aquarius, and we're going to say, I know I am in a battle that's behind my back. All right, and they're trying to win at any cost, but I'm using my intuition and I would defeat this deception, all right, and they will surrender their violence because they're only going to humiliate their self with their aggression, their bullying, all right. They are going to have to walk away because they are going to be intimidated by God, all right. They have a lack of communication. Okay, lack of communicating with God, all right? So now, maybe this earth sign person will have to move on and plant their own foundation, but you're going to use the earth sign Capricorn energy, all right? And you are going to say to yourself, I control myself, because this earth sign tried to control the situation for their own personal needs to do a foundation for themselves. They saw this as good news, matter to settle their goals of bankruptcy because they're secretly broke, okay? And then they don't have no ambition, but they use everybody else's foundation to look like they have ambition. That's why they go around using people and testing people's boundaries all consistently, okay? Loyal to it as well. But you're going to be loyal to yourself, faithful to yourself, and you're going to be planting your own foundation, all right? You're going to water the soul because you've got your information, all right? And now you're moving into ascending joyfully to God, all right? In a healthier way. So even though these people are purposely doing battles behind your back, let them do what they're doing. Because all they're going to do is take those same swords, all right, and it's going to go into their own back in the end, all right? Because they're making unhealthy choices and not healthy choices, okay? So moving into the energy of Aquarius, all right? I know if I use my intuition, I'll have healthier choices. And I know because of this earth sign, there's a separation between a fire and an air sign. You've got to be cautious with this energy because you've got to use your intuition and information. All right, and no matter what they say, you stick to it because you are the lioness and the lion. Don't listen to no outdated people. All right, so now you've gotten into the energy of Aquarius saying, I know I am the lioness. Right? I know I have inner strength. I know within my strength I'm also gentle, but don't step on my foot because the lion will bite your foot off, your whole leg. All right? And a bit more. So don't play. So now you know within yourself you have the compassion, the patience, the healing, the courage, the unconditional love because you use the heart. The heart is what drives us to go forward because the heart is connected to what? The fire. The fire element, all right? So now you've got to be disciplined, have self-control and ability to walk away from this fight with a Virgo, earth sign. You have to give it up. It's boring now. Plant your own seed, earth sign, all right? So now we're going to take that energy, all right, of the Aries and say, I am going into action, all right, and I am going to plant my career and a good reputation by being professional to achieve my goals, all right, because it comes from my creativity from within, and that's going to allow me a new financial opportunity, new jobs, new resources, all right, new investment. It's going to be abundant of money, wealth. This is generational wealth, all right. This is going to an air sign, all right, and a fire sign, but a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn was working on sabotaging this connection by cutting ties with it because they wanted a real estate and that celebration within an area because it has money, investments, abundance, wealth, all right, comfort, stability. And that's why they sabotaged and went between an air sign and a fire sign, all right. So that was their wish, all right, to break down the soul connection for financial gain, all right. They realized that they were in dreams, they were happy, they were contented, but they weren't satisfied. They wanted success and abundance, and they were confident because they wanted fame. Fame. So now you are going to be famous for your behavior, all right. So we are looking at the vampire energy, all right? So we're looking at Jezebels, we're looking at Delilahs, we're looking at Genevieve Niger, we're looking at Genevil, or the evil lead, all right? We're looking at players, all right? Okay. So now they sabotage a spiritual romantic journey by using their charms to get onto a romantic proposal to steal people's money and resources. Now, this family, this community, this workplace, this home is going to have a lot of arguments. Maybe with a Scorpio, because they were working with a Scorpio person, a water sign person, verifies there as well. All right, a man acts charming, acts affectionate, acts like he uses his imagination, his creativity. But no, this Leo has to walk away from this water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, all right? This Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, because they are just settling madness into this environment, all right? Maybe people fear moving on, fear stagnation. Some people accept doesn't want to be second best, all right? Because they lack self-awareness, all right? They don't have no commitment to self, but they want to commit to people's goods to steal. Oh, look, from his fire sign. So they wanted this fire sign, right? Might be in the mood now. He's going to be very rude, very boyish, very forceful, dictator and a bully. Do you blame people? Not really, but don't fall into the energy of the karmic. That's what they want. Because when you have two negative energies, all you do is create more fire. Just learn the information, get your police report, and just file a police complaint. That's it, and move on. That's it. Leave the karmics to deal with it, because they're unreliable, unfaithful, and inaffectionate, and it's a wrecking ball. All right, so this is probably what they wanted the air sign to think about, this fire sign. Okay, but it didn't work. All right, because they understand about karmic cycles. So this skull snake tried to push this masculine into a very dark, negative self. So the more ever people within this environment that has luxury, they'll believe this Taurus that, yeah, don't rely on the fire side because they're no good. Don't rely on the air side, they're no good, whatever their plan was, all right? Because in the end, they want this person to be rock bottom by using poison, playing with the drink, all right? So that they can steal resources. There you go. So now Leo has to stand up for himself, stand up for his goods, all right? Self-defense, protect it, defensive. So this is why in his environment, he might look a little bit rude, boyish, a little bit standoff, okay? Folding his arms like he's a grumpy old man, but he's not really, all right? Because he's standing up for his belief, all right? He's determined to do that. He's being assertive, he's being brave, and he's maintaining his control using the Leo, I will, all right? Because I don't think people understand when you're a divine connection, as much as you're very loving and you try to take the gym with it, as much as it's loving on a high way, remember the dark can also be the same way. So these people are playing with fire. So they wanted this masculine to look at this air sign as overly critical, which they have been, pessimistic, all right, lack of empathy, and they wanted them to feel that they were rude, malicious, and gossipy. But it was the earth sign and the water sign that's overly critical, pessimistic, all right? They're very manipulative and very deceitful, all right? Very unforgiving, bitter, Betty people, Billy, Betty, bitter, or bitter Betty Belly, or Billy Bitter. There you go, Billy Bitter, all right? So moving out of the way of that energy of being around people like that, all right? So they try to convince two people not to like each other. Through projection, energy, witch spell, you name it. They did the most because the Five of Swords is here. This is doing the most madness at any cost, and they don't care who they hurt. They don't care how they do it. They're going to do it. But guess what? It just backfired. There you go. So Scorpio, all right, person teamed up with this earth sign and bring confusions, all right, options, opportunities, choices, decisions, procrastination, fantasy, illusions, imagination for wishful thinking. They had to bring a battle because they wanted finances. There you go, they wanted finances. An earth sign Taurus. An earth sign Taurus that has very bad business skills, right? All they do is bring bad disappointments to you, bad financial management, very lazy, all right? And likes to procrastinate. Reason why? Because they go out fishing for other people's stuff to act like I have, right? That Taurus energy. But really, this Taurus is jealous, lazy, self-indulgent, and very stubborn, okay? They do setbacks on purpose because they lack growth for themselves. So what they did, they done purpose setbacks, all right, on this Leo fire sign. So he wasn't going to be hasty, he doesn't have any energy, he's not charming and all that. So they worked a lot of fears on this man's confidence. He won't be a hero, he won't have open mind, he won't be a traveler or revolutionary, all right? Because this Taurus earth sign person, all right, wanted to take the money. With this, maybe a mother of hers as well. But this Leo finds someone else very loving, very tender-hearted, very secure with their emotions, very warm, very kind, like a sweetheart, like a healer, someone that will make him happy. And this is what the Taurus didn't want. She wanted him to be unfaithful, don't support her. But she's a good mother, a very good inspiration, something that Genevil Nigel can never, ever do since the age she's been 8 in this industry, all right? So now, we're going to look at the energy, all right? And then you're going to look at the soulmates, because we just saw the Queen of Cups. Now, the King of Cups is here. So they had equal energy to sustain a very loving long-term relationship, all right? But sadness and pain became instead of unequated love, right? From blocked emotions, a breakup, issues due to backstabbing, all right? People sinking ships with their lips, all right? Betrayal from a Cancer and a Taurus, all right? They tried to make a Gemini air sign an enemy. They tried to make out they were bitter, so they betrayed this fire sign person, bring disaster, collapse, rock bottom, and a dead end to the Emperor. Because they wanted to control, they were cruel, they were abusive, and they wanted everyone else to see this masculine as being abusive, cruel, abuse of power. But these people, this water sign masculine, was abusing their power with this earth sign person. Because they lack discipline, poor leadership, and they're very stubborn. So now they're going into the energy of misfortune, because they wanted to for a fire sign, misfortune from expansion. It got out of control. Now there's a lot of failure, a lot of unexpected setbacks now, delays, interruption, disorder, and unwelcome change for these karmics, because that's what they wanted. And this is what's going to happen to an earth sign person, because they made a dispute over other people's inheritance. All right, they made financial disasters. They're going into bankruptcy now. They're going into legal activities now. They're facing family problems for instability, and they're looking at a huge loss and a debt. Yep, Taurus again. For abusing people's generosity, they're denying they stole money. They're denying they had grants or a loan, all right, because they're abusing their power. They're being very unfair and faking that they're doing charity, but they're exploiting charitable places, unpaid bad debts. That's why, because this earth sign don't have nothing, all right. They saw this opportunity as good news, all right. So they set this back so they can set their own goals and ambitions, all right. So they can plant their own foundation from this tragedy between two soulmates. So this Queen of Pentacles, all right, is overly ambitious for something she does not have. She doesn't have ambition. She thieves other people's ambition to look like she's ambitious. She's not grounded. She's a social climber. She's jealous. That's the same thing I heard in my dream as well about this Genevieve Niger, earth sign Taurus, very jealous person, angry, psychopath, disloyal. She's a wicked woman, and I've seen it. And that's why the wizard came and said, pick up your tarot cards, because they saw how wicked Genevieve Niger was. And God said, enough is enough. So now the Empress is here to tell the story. And Aquarius, and whoever don't like it, can lump it, because sugar and salt look the same. So this Taurus made a purpose missed opportunity because she's out of control. She's doing this loads of things behind people's back and being very tactless, all right? Being sarcastic, rude, insecure, aggressive, because she's self-obsessed. She's a bully. Yet this earth sign, she's greedy. She misuses her resources. She's got financial insecurity. She's lacking because she likes to make large purchases on other people's expenses and act like she is commodity. But no, she's got a financial loss. She lacks control and she can't shred her own dirty self. All right. So now the leap of faith is for Aquarius. All right. Air sign. And after what this Taurus person did, holding back, holding people's resources and trying to stretch out a problem. And I heard that in my dream as well. All right. The masculine said, I said, what's going on? She said, she won't give my stuff back. I said, where is she? She goes, she's upstairs. So he was downstairs. I went up the stairs. All right. And I went to find her. I said, wait, I'll go and get it. I'll go and get it. You don't worry about that, babe. All right. Because we know what society's like. You stick up for yourself as a man. You're abusive. So we're not having that. So now the feminine's here. She'll get it back. All right. Because the moment a masculine opens his mouth, all right, stick up for himself. Oh my gosh, look at him. Leave her alone. No, we're not going to leave her alone. All right? Justice is here. So if you stole whatever, you give it back. Okay? So now, fire signs, you are the inspiration, right? You are born to love, okay? So use that romance, that charm, okay? Use your intuition and teach the earth signs, air signs, and the water signs the lesson of power, right? How do you seek power from within, all right? So you can seek power outside of yourself, not just through materialistic stuff, all right? Because you are the lesson of power. Earth signs, you are the walking example of being practical, all right? Don't follow Genevil Nigel by being impractical, all right? Use your lesson, all right, of life to service yourself, to service others, so we can bring heaven on earth, all right? Air signs, you are the intellect, okay, of idealistic. You are the lesson of brotherhood, all right? Humanity. How do we bring unity within our community? Be that walking example to the earth signs, the fire signs, and the water signs, okay? Water signs, you are the walking example of emotions. How do we do that give and take of feelings? Because you are the lesson of peace from within, all right? So you can have peace outside of yourself, of mind, body, and soul, and the heart. Now you walk an example and you teach us how to bring peace within ourselves, outside of ourselves, and peace on earth, so we can have heaven on earth, all right? So thank you for joining me with my message. Please like, subscribe, and share, because I got a bollocking earlier from someone saying, why don't you ever say that? All right, so I'm going to say it today, all right? Please like, subscribe, and share. Thank you for joining me on my channel. Remember, walk in love and talk in your truth, okay? Stand up for yourself. Stand up for your belief, all right? Bye, my lovely. Support each other.